Hey there, welcome to Pop Culture Cupid.
I'm Alison, love coach, here to help you single people find your way back to love.
And I'm Michal, I'm a single life coach. I help singles embrace themselves and their singleness, as well as develop a healthy self-relationship.
In this podcast, we will look at how pop culture impacts romance, dating, and your love life.
And each week we'll shoot another arrow through another pop culture delusion.
I thought we weren't going to do the whole cheesy thing.
And then burst into smithereens.
Oh my god, dude, that's so cringe!
Sorry, it's in the intro now.
If you make it through the chaos and you enjoy what you hear, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and go to all the social media.
At Pop Culture Cupid on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Enjoy!
Hey, hi again. Okay, I think
Hi.
be honest. I think we need to be honest that we only took a 5-minute break.
Yes, it's been too long.
Yes, it's modern world. Let me just
Yeah. So just so people don't think we're rude and we're skipping on all the formalities and the hi, how are yous and
exactly. And why are these women wearing the same clothes one week to another? No.
That's true. We should have switched shirts. Oh. Well, you know what? Maybe some people are not even watching. Maybe they're just listening, and then if we hadn't said anything, they wouldn't even have noticed.
Yep. And the cat is out of the bag.
Yeah, well, we like to be honest here.
We like to be honest here. And and I got you waiting around a little bit because my boyfriend arrived because we're having a meal tonight. And look, he brought me roses.
Oh, it's so sweet. I love that.
No particular.
Although, sorry?
No particular reason. He's just the loveliest.
That's actually adorable. I'm not a huge fan of flowers or receiving flowers, but I think just the gesture itself is very sweet. So if already we're showing off what our boyfriends bring us, my boyfriend likes to bring me like the sweet, like the cherry tomatoes because he knows I like them, or garlic, or wine and beers and little snacks that he knows that I like. I feel like that's so sweet. I love that when they're so thoughtful and
yes,
they pay attention.
It's very cute. It's very cute and so easy to do. I mean, I think roses. It's a bit, it's a bit of a budget, but garlic or a bottle of wine and things because I'm the girly girl. Like, oh, I'm happy with roses and chocolate and perfume, like anything. I've been brought up on romantic comedies and I'm proud of it.
Yeah, as you should do. I think every person should own what they love. And I think it's very sweet that he also knows that you love it. So that's why he's investing in it.
Yeah.
It's like, I think that's the greatest thing about a relationship, and a healthy one at that, is that with the other person knows you, they're attentive, they listen, and they bring you things that you actually like, or small things that show that they actually listen to you and pay attention to the small details. So
yeah, I agree. And the reason he went food shopping is because, right, so yesterday I was at my parents' in the capital of cheese of France. Like, we have
I love that.
And so tonight we are inviting friends to have a cheese fondue.
Yummy.
Now that I know that you love cheese, I'm going to do that for you when you come in France.
Cheese. Oh, yay! By the way, I'm coming to France, everyone.
Okay, in February.
Boom. Yeah, we have time.
So yesterday, I thought I'm going to buy cheese. So 1 kilo of cheese, a lot of cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot it.
Cheese. And what did you do?
Got it.
That's the main event. That's what everyone's coming for.
I was
They're not coming for the company. They're coming for the cheese.
I was 1 hour into a 2-hour drive, and I was like, "Oh my god, I forgot the cheese." Anyway, and so because he's amazing, he went to buy some more cheese and got me flowers.
Oh, you hear that, people? Only date people who will drive to get you cheese and roses. I love it. It's actually really sweet. And my maybe we should talk about this once, but my love language is acts of service. And I feel like that's the best way, in my opinion, to show love is by by doing things for the people you love. And it doesn't mean you have to go all out of your way all the time. It shows. I think that's what screams love the most, is when you really care about someone and you're willing to do things for them just because, and without complaining, without saying, oh, why do I need to do this now? Without making you feel bad about it. And just because
Yeah.
we're in a partnership and that's what we do for each other.
Yeah, I agree.
So I love that.
I have kind of like, it depends, but I kind of go between two love
Mm-hmm.
languages. One is touch. I'm a very tactile
Oh,
person,
yeah.
and so I have like whenever if I sleep on my own, I have teddy bears and things like
Oh,
I need to be, wrapped up.
so cute.
And the other is like small gifts. And so he will
Mm-hmm.
often, like whenever he'll go food shopping, he'll come back with like a small thing of chocolate, or like this, he got me this little thing with written "Je t'aime" on it.
Oh,
So
it's the
anyway,
small things that are so adorable.
so he got me in a really amazing mood before our second podcast.
Yay, that's fun. We love that. We should have an episode once where they both come on and it would be really hilarious.
Does yours speak English?
Yes, but not the great as yours. I love that he's mine. He's like my property. But yes, he kind of speaks English, kind of. It's
Yeah,
adorable. You'll yeah.
same with mine. He speaks English with it would be fun, it would be
It
very.
would be hilarious. Yeah.
Tell us if you want this. To all the listeners, tell
Yeah.
us if you want this. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know that like with like my family and my friends, everyone wants to meet him. Everyone wants to know who's the guy that actually got me off the market, because I've been known for the past few years as the single sister or the single friend or the single person who's just so happy on her own and so doing my thing. People were so surprised at that, at just how like you said you did, and now everyone's twisting my words. It's so funny to see now in retrospect how people say, "Hey, you said you never wanted to get married, and you said you said." First of all, we're not getting married yet. We're like not even talking about that yet. But like, I'm like, but I never said that I don't want to get married. I just said I'm not in a rush to get married or to find someone. I'm just enjoying my thing. So it's so funny. I think it's called the Mandela effect, where people just misremember things. And funny story, and I'm going to sidetrack here for a moment because I just remembered. On Thursday, he came with me to my cousin's wedding, and suddenly everyone was like, "Oh my God, you look so happy. We're so happy for you." And it was cute, it was fun, it was exciting. And in the moment, I didn't really think too much of it. But only afterwards, I was like, hey, wait a minute. I was happy before as well. It's like everyone's saying it as if I was like, I was so miserable before on my own, and suddenly now I'm happy. No, no, I'm not happier. I'm not, you know, more content than I was when I was single. I'm just even more happy, or I'm happy in a different way. And I feel like that's kind of a mentality where it just annoys the,
Yeah.
yeah. But it was cute. I mean, people were very supportive and people were very funny. And everyone's like, when are you getting married? I'm like, huh? So if you're single, it's like, when are you gonna find someone? Your clock is ticking. Then you find someone. It's like when you're getting married and having kids, your clock is ticking. And then when you're married, you're like, when are you having kids? Come on. And then when you have a kid, it's like when you're having a second one. Sorry, I'm like going through a rabbit hole here. So you need to stop me at some point.
No, yeah, I feel that. I feel that. And now like, and because I know that people are asking my dad, like, when are you becoming a grandfather? As if he
Yeah.
has any say over it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's us gushing about our boyfriends. Let's go talk some rubbish about Love is Blind.
Yeah. You see, there was a few more things that I actually wanted to say about this, and there was one thing that, again, for those of you who haven't listened, watched, wherever you're consuming this,
Consume.
yes, we've been talking about Love is Blind. We spoke about mainly season 3. I feel like we haven't gotten to season 4 yet, but I kind of want to say something about the whole premise of the show, and I'm very interested to see what you think of this as a love coach. I don't think that this is such a great format to find love. I think Love is Blind it's just not going to work, because love isn't blind, and it isn't just down to one sense. I mean, you're taking away not only the physical look of how someone looks, if they're attractive or not. There's something about being in the same room with a person without a wall between you. Well, first of all, you can really soak up person's vibes. Like, there's something about it, like, where you feel more of like the presence of a person. And also, I feel like, yes, physical attraction is part of it. And case in point, in the show, there was quite a few of them that didn't work. I think a lot of because of the physical aspect, and a lot of them actually switched partners in the middle, especially in season 4. And I feel like also a lot of things get lost in translation when you're not face to face. Like, where you're talking and you sort of, without like, I mean, I'm assuming also a lot of things are muffled. You can't hear great beyond the wall, but I feel like you miss the little nuances in someone's face, the way they say things, the way they, I don't know, I feel like something there gets lost, and it's why so many of the couples don't work. Because yes, on paper, when you're listening and having a conversation, all is great, but you're only using one sense, where there's so much more aspects to it.
Interesting. I have obviously many views on this, and as we just said, one of my main love language is touch.
Mm-hmm.
And being French, like, you know, we do la bise, which is, you know, the kiss on the cheek.
Yeah.
And it's something kind of, when I don't get it, it's kind of uncomfortable for me. Not that I really like genuinely enjoy it. It's just that it kind of, you know, it gets off about telling me what this person is like. Are they a bit brutal? Are they soft? Are they kind of gentle? So that's one thing that I would be very uncomfortable with. And you want the eye contact as well. So if you take away just, I like the idea of no physical attraction. I disagree. I think physical attraction is important, but I think that it's less important than what most people think. But taking away the idea of physical attraction, it's just eye contact. You can tell a lot from eye contact. And same with, we were talking about Zenab and Cole, and we're not going to go over them again. But maybe if they had seen each other, maybe if Cole had more time to analyze Zenab's kind of behavior, then there'd be, you know, we'd know more about what happened and things like that. And so I like the fact that, you know, you want to get to know someone before you see them, but it's a whole. And you know, and when they were saying, some of them are saying, you know, it's the biggest decision of your life. No, in 2023 or 2022, whenever this was filmed, marrying someone should not be the biggest decision of your life. It should feel so easy, because you've been dating this person, you know this person, you've gotten to know this person. Like, it should feel like such an easy thing to just decide to get married. So I mean, I enjoy it, because we said it in the previous episode, it is good, it is quality bad television, you know. It's, so I enjoy watching it. But whole loving, you know, finding love within a couple of weeks and then marrying them within a couple of weeks. I will say this, I think that it is possible to fall in love within a couple of weeks. So I'm going to put an asterisk on that, that if you don't fall in love within a couple of weeks, that doesn't mean you're not going to fall in love, and not everybody does fall in love. But I do feel that, you know, getting to know someone and getting these feelings and just like you connect in such a way that it feels intense can happen. But you can also fall out of love very fast. And love that can last isn't love that happens overnight over a couple of weeks, because